There's a lot of buzz about these CMF Buds Pro 2 from Nothing's budget brand, CMF, because they're so dang cheap. So we're gonna find out if there's any reason to pay more. I mean, $350 for the kind of flagship buds from the major brands. Could these be that much worse? First thing you notice, a fun color. It comes in multiple colors. I probably wouldn't choose the blue, but it's nice to have these options, and there they are inside too. More comments on those after we look at what else it comes with. Cable, USB-A to Type-C. Interesting choice, not C to C. You know what, that's probably philosophical. On the one hand, you're like, come on, get on the bus. It's a USB-C future, USB-C everything. But on the other hand, there's lots of A ports around still, so it's probably just gonna depend on you and what you have laying around. Does your laptop have an A port? This is really short, and there's no adapter. But you know what? It's a budget product, so okay, we do get ear tips, and there's some instructions in there too. How many sizes of ear tips do we get? They are silicone, which I would expect. And you get the size that's on the bud, which looks like medium, as well as a smaller and a larger. And they match the color that you bought. The buds themselves, glossy, hard plastic, injection molded, stem design. They're only glossy on this part. The stem is actually matte. There's some symbols on here. I don't know what they mean. These pop off. Yep, normal, kind of standard. There's 3 microphones on each one. We will do a mic test later. There's a little dot up here that could potentially be a mic. There's one over here where that looks a little bigger. It might be a vent for the drivers. But for sure, these 2 dots at the end of the stems are gonna be 2 out of your 3 mics. There's 2 drivers actually. There's a bigger one and a small one. It's 11mm driver and then a 6mm driver. And we're gonna see how they sound later on. Kind of cool how they fit in there. Kind of just flip on top like that. Magnetic. Kind of looks like it's agnostic, but it ain't. Not only does it not close properly if you screw it up, but you can see that the pogo pins won't align because they're on the inside of the stem and right there. And when you put the wrong stem on there, they are just not aligned. They're rotated off by like 50 degrees or something. Is there an indicator on the stem of which one's the right side? Usually nothing does like a big red dot, but on here, they look identical. It's a square design, USB-C charging, has an indicator light on it for pairing and stuff. What's unique about the case is that it actually has this control on it. This dial, satisfyingly tactile. It spins infinitely in either direction. Why do I need this? There's always some false negatives when you're trying to deal with the buttons on an earphone. You click it, it just doesn't work, you have to click it again, and then it turns out to be a double click, next song, sucks. So maybe this is a godsend. Let's get these in my ear holes. Pretty good seal, I'm getting a decent amount of passive isolation. My voice sounds different to me. Things seem a little quieter out here. This is what they look like. Oh, I think that wasn't passive isolation. I think that was active noise canceling. I pulled it out and everything changed. James's famous shake test. They're really in there. IP rating though. I would say the standard IP rating for truly wireless earbuds is usually IPX4, which means that the X means they did not test it or get a rating for ingress protection of dust and debris. And then the 4 would be splashes and stuff. These are 5.5, which is pretty good. I'd like to see 6.5, because there's lots of devices that have the 6, the highest rating for dust, but it's nice that they have a rating at all. And then for the 5 water protection, normally with a 4, you're just saying, hey, that's gonna be good for like sweat at the gym, and I guess you could wear them in the rain like you would hope. But the 5 gets you like sprays from any angle, sprays of water for 3 minutes. So, I mean, you could probably get away with wearing these in the shower unless you like frickin' really were shooting at them for your whole shower. I kind of wanted to wear them in the shower the other day, man. I was like, I don't have a lot of time, and I love listening to a podcast or something with that found time, you know, when you're washing dishes and stuff like that. Might be nice. Something I really care about with my earphones is the interface. And messing with that stuff is typically when I like to listen to them for the first time. So we'll do all that right after this message from our sponsor. Thanks to Corsair for sponsoring this video. The all-new K65 Plus Wireless is a 75% keyboard designed to free up desk space, allowing for more mouse movement. It features pre-lubed Corsair MLX red linear switches for a silky smooth, responsive key press. Corsair also included 2 layers of sound dampening to reduce unwanted clacks and pings, and with the K65 Plus Wireless, you'll get up to 266 hours on a single charge. With that kind of battery life, you could speedrun Portal 2,660 times before the keyboard dies. Learn more about the K65 Plus Wireless using the link in the description. All right, Nothing X, start. I've actually never really seen this before. It had issues pairing automatically, and then it has this kind of troubleshooting flow now where I can choose which earphone I'm having trouble pairing, and it's this one. And now, wow, I don't need this. It gives me the instructions right here. Open the case without removing the buds, which I did. Locate the button inside the case and hold it for 2 seconds. That little, can you even see how discreet this little button is? Yes, I see it. How does it know they're blue? Was that a happy accident? Super slick interface. All right, we're connected and I got my battery level for each earbud right there. Got a cool visualization. Smart dial, I'm interested in this feature. Set up smart dial for more features. Let's try it. Oh, this is the smart dial. When I read smart dial, I thought it was a way to dial people's numbers smartly. So you can actually get a press, a double press, a triple press, a press and hold, and the rotate. And looks like by default, there's just no action. And it's nice that that's an option because it's kind of sensitive. This could go off in your pocket and that would suck. Let's see what options you have for each one of these. Starting with the rotate, which I think is the most interesting. Okay, it's volume or nothing. What about seek? Imagine if this is like your iPod. What the hell? Why can't I do anything? Okay, well, I can't edit any of these. I don't know why. Maybe it needs to be playing music first. Okay, I got these in now. Let's try this again. Oh, cool, I can just select the earbud controls or the smart dial controls. Earbud controls. I can choose right or left. I can make them different. Wow, this is like so many options. I like that. You can really customize this. Transparency control. You can choose whether or not it rotates through off, which is dope. Double tap and hold is the only one that exposes volume. I will make it up on the right and down on the left. Okay, I could change those. Can I change this now? I can. What was the difference? I put them in my ear. Maybe it was bugging out before, maybe you need to have them in your ear, I don't know. You can make it turn on low lag mode on and off, which is cool. Oh, look at that. You can actually have ChatGPT as your voice assistant, which is pretty cool. I believe that is only supported on specific Nothing phones. And it looks like you have to have it installed too. I wish that was a link that I can just go and install it. I wanna try that, so I'm gonna get that now. Okay, that appears to be set up now. I think maybe I'll close the app. Launch it again. I did see this pop up before, but it got dismissed. But it's here again, which is good. Enabling seamless interaction with ChatGPT as a custom voice AI while on the move. Let's try it. ChatGPT is there now. Finally, let's listen to these things. Whoa, these are bass heavy, holy cow. Also, they seem to be like blasting right now. Let's try turning it down. Okay, this is kind of annoying. There is a volume sound like boop, boop, boop with each step, but there's a lag in the volume sound. So if I go like, burp, it only makes one boop sound even though I went like 10 steps, and that boop sound is like pretty delayed, so it's kind of bizarre. Holy cow, is this the default curve? This is nuts, bass. I mean, some people are really gonna like this, but this is like definitely overcooked compared to what the artist intended. I should note now that these have Dirac Optio on them. And Dirac obviously comes from the home theater space. You can get an AVR that has Dirac room correction on it, and they are a respected brand in that space. They know what they're doing. This product is to help optimize sound using high resolution filters in headphones and in your car and other products. They allow a brand to simply use Dirac's own target curve or the brand's own target curve. And in this case, I'm pretty sure they're using the brand's target curve because this is far from accurate. That's not to say you don't like it, you know, different strokes, but it ain't flat. Man, how loud does this go? Oh, way loud. I don't even want to go all the way. Yeah, this is gonna hurt me, that's for sure. Let's see how the volume works on here. Okay, it worked, but it was pretty slow. I didn't think it was gonna work at first, so I'm double tap and hold. This is just straight up not working. That's why they have the dial, because the interface sucks on the buds. Yeah, this interface sucks. It appears that the top of the stem is really where the read is. Yeah, right here. This, from here up, you're better off. Let's check out some EQ options. In the app, equalizer. Whoa, they got the Dirac one right there. And then here's custom. They do give you the +6 decibels. I mean, honestly, with the bass turned all the way down, it's still normal. When you crank it, it is thumpy. I wish it showed those dials when you're on these other ones so you could get a sense of where they are, but I expect that especially the Optio one is probably tuned with a lot more granularity than those dots that we get exposed to in custom. Oh, they do give you a little cloud for the other ones. Interestingly, you can switch between these so quickly, but when you go to Optio, it takes longer and actually interrupts the music for a second. I love this song. It's got a really good flam. I love a good flam. You know what that is? It's when you take both the drumsticks, you make them a little offset, and then you hit the drum with it so they go. Yeah, this much bass is just not right for metal, but they're really danceable. They sound great. Putting you into rock mode really made it crunchier. Oh, I don't like this rock EQ. Check out the delay on this button here. The music's starting even later than you can see the visualization go. It's like, music's playing now. Stop. Let's talk battery life claims. They got 60 milliamp hours on the buds and 460 milliamp hours in the case. That'll net you 43 hours of playback with no ANC on, with including, charging it through the case, which is 11 hours on the buds themselves. However, I almost always use ANC, and that will net me 6.5 hours on the buds and 26 all told. 10 minutes of charging gets you 3 hours, no ANC, or 1.8 hours. Do that conversion to minutes yourself. With ANC. I'm not in a great environment to assess the quality of the ANC. What I can say is it sounds normal. It's kind of table stakes on a lot of earbuds now. I mean, these are $60 and they have them. And they have this ChatGPT thing, which is interesting to me, and I want to try just very briefly. It seems like it just launches the app. I'm not hearing anything in my ears at all. It's just telling me there that I can't have ChatGPT on when I hold down this, but a different assistant when I hold down that. It's one assistant for all. Let's see what happens. Yeah, apparently the assistant button just launches the whatever assistant on your phone and does nothing in the buds. Not sure what's up with that. Okay, I did hear it say, here's what I found on the web, in the buds, but it never went like, what's up? Or like, boodink, or anything like that. Hello, how are you? I'm great, thanks for asking. I can hear it, but like there's no way to know that it's even listening. That is unfortunate. I don't expect that to be normal. I'm assuming there's something wrong right now with our setup or our firmware, or it's a bug they'll fix. It's not working right now. Overall take on these things, $60 or 90 Canadian. These are really great value. The build quality is cool. The sound quality is not bad at all. It's definitely good enough for vast majority of people. The case has some cool features. It just doesn't seem like you're compromising very much for this low price. And I think that others are gonna struggle to compete with these. Definitely worth at least investigating if you're shopping for earbuds, especially, I mean, even if you're trying to pay more, maybe you should just take a look at these, save your money. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, why not check out our other unboxings of other products from Nothing. They've got the Nothing Buds and the Buds A, which are the cheaper ones, but not as cheap as these.